Chad's been a long time coming, man. Give me an idea. What's the emotion like right now?
Damn, that felt good. I mean, I'm on cloud 9 right now. You know, just being able to go out there and get a finish like that in an environment like that with so many friends and family in the crowd is just unbelievable. I mean, this is what I kill myself day in and day out for, you know, going out there and getting a finish like that in front of people like that. So, man, this means the world to me. I'm going to soak this up tonight. I'm going to go probably have a beer or two, go hang out, eat some Traeger brisket, and enjoy the night.
Getting in there, I mean, did it feel any different tonight? Like, whether it be nerves, whether it be, you know, we talked about ring rust and that sort of thing. I mean, did it feel different, like, as it started?
Honestly, man, it didn't. And I was kind of getting a little nervous of that because it felt so comfortable. But you know, all in all, everything played out just like it did in my mind and what I've been thinking it to do throughout this entire camp. So, you know, I felt great in the back room, which sometimes going into a fight, you don't always feel 100%, and you start questioning things like, what did I do wrong in this training camp? But man, like I said, I put so much time into this camp like I've never done before. Like, I sat down, drew out my entire 8 weeks, like day to day, try to stick to it as much as I could or make adjustments as needed. And I did an entire 8-week aerobic block before I even started that camp, you know? And so just implementing, I think, all these new training regimens and techniques, man, I felt like I've never felt before going into this fight. So I'm excited to keep going, man.
Patient to start, and then you drop him on the feet. I mean, was that combination that you saw, the feint, and I mean, was that part of the game plan, or did that just develop?
You know, that was definitely a part of the game plan on the feet, and then obviously wrestling was definitely going to be a big part. For me, it was, you know, I didn't want to talk about it a bunch before, but being able to use a lot of feints and fakes, keep him guessing. He's a counter striker, so he's going to try to keep his feet planted, and when I come in, step back with something big. I could see he was trying to time that knee. Actually almost caught me with it. My chest is a little sore right now, but I could see he was either trying to throw a knee or step back with uppercut. So in my mind, the counter to that is throwing the right and coming over the top with the left, and that's what I did, man. I caught him right on the chin, put him down, and had to scramble a little bit to get those big punches in order, but we got it done.
I was gonna say, you kind of had that moment where it's like you got to make a decision. Am I gonna try to control the neck, or am I gonna turn to striking? What did you see? What made you say, let's look for the TKO?
You know, I got on his throat, and when they throw so much Vaseline, at least for me, when they throw so much Vaseline on your face, my hands were so slippery under there, I just bailed. I just said, I'm not gonna waste my energy trying to do this. So I pushed him away and just started looking for those big punches. So when I pushed him away and rolled over, I could see his eyes were not 100% there, so I knew just going for the kill, and that's what I did.
What'd you think of me? Because you did, it looked like you were going for broke, right? I mean, early on, you haven't fought in 2 years. Was there any worry, like, I don't want to gas myself out right here? Because he did have the arm in place.
Yeah, at first, like I said, when I locked up the choke, I could feel his strength was still there a little bit. When I rolled him over and saw his eyes kind of rolling around, I knew he was pretty messed up. So, you know, at that point, you just go, and that's what I did. When he rolled over and started covering up and man, I was hitting that dude so hard. I was hitting him with everything I had, and he wasn't moving. So once the ref started stepping in and saying, cover yourself, you know, react, and I knew it was go time, just unleash until they pull it.
It's going to be interesting seeing what happens, right? Because you've been gone for so long, you're out of the rankings. You were a perennial contender. Do you have an idea, like, where you should be? Like, what do you think? I mean, do you feel like, hey man, you know, I was a top 5 guy, I'm still a top 5 guy? Do you feel like you have to work your way up? Where do you feel like you should kind of be thrown back in?
I think I left at number 2 and number 3. Put me right back in there. That's where I belong. I mean, you know, guys, there's a top. Obviously, there's some newer guys moving in the division, but you know, like I said before we even fought this fight when we talked, you know, I feel like I match up great with these guys. My athleticism, my power, my speed, the wrestling background, you know, I think it's just going to be too much for these guys to handle. So, you know, I feel confident going against any of these dudes. So, like I said, I think put me right back where I was.
Last thing for me, Alex Volkanovski was in here earlier tonight, and he said, you know what, Chad wins. I sure would like to fight him. You know, obviously he beat Darren this evening. You know, and he kind of threw a barb. He said, you know, first of all, he wants a ranked guy, so he respects you that. But he also said, and he got caught cheating, and I don't like guys who got caught cheating. So let me ask you, I mean, is that a fight that makes sense to you?
I mean, I don't think that guy's not even ranked, right? So no, it doesn't make any sense for me. But you know, he did just beat a teammate. If they put him high enough in the rankings, I'd love to knock that dude out.
Do you have a date? I mean, do you know when you'd like to fight again?
Man, ultimately, it's up to the UFC. Like, that was a quick fight for me, you know. And if they want to do something in a few months or towards the end of the year, I'm sure my managers are probably going to start negotiating with them soon. So, yeah, we'll just see what they think. I'm game for anything. So.